All right, the new player in this match, it's going to be SlayerS Puzzle as the red Protoss on the left side of Metropolis, and the player who's won the previous few games. It is MVP Monster, the pink Zerg, on the far right.
Yep, and Monster's been playing very well so far, and wonder what both these guys are going to use here on Metropolis, one of those cool maps that have the destructible debris that lead from the natural to the third. So very, very interested to see what these guys are going to go after here in just a second. And that's interesting. 9 pool, not going for that normal Overlord that you see at this point. So you know, it's always weird when you start a game with a Zerg player involved, because you're always like, oh, you always look up that specific time when they've built their 9th drone, and they have 100 resources, but they haven't built the Overlord yet, and you're always like, oh my god, they're going to... No, that's just stupid. They're not going to 9 pool. But this is actually
Overlord a little bit late, and you're just like, oh, your Overlord was a little bit off there.
Yeah, but like there's that gut reaction, but like when your mind's trying to take stock of what's happened, when you look at that, and you're like, oh, it's... No, that's just stupid. He's building an Overlord. But nope, he is indeed going after a spawning pool Overlord coming up after that.
All right, so yeah, once that Overlord is done, he will have a lot of larvae free for some lings. He actually just did an extractor trick as well to get that 11/10, so he can build another drone. And Puzzle hasn't built anything. No, he does have a pylon down. So at least he's got that.
Good.
That pylon will stop lings all day long.
Well, we've already seen one early pool, and that was on Antigua Shipyard, and it didn't really do anything to a Protoss player. So we'll see if you know, Vampire was able to hold off for a while, and then eventually lost the game towards the late game. But we'll see if Puzzle can have just as good of a defense, or he's going Nexus first.
Okay,
oh boy.
Yeah, and there's no scouting. He didn't have a chance. Obviously, Metalopolis, or not Metalopolis, Metropolis has multiple spawns. Oh, he's bringing drones along for the ride.
Oh boy.
I wonder what's going to happen with that.
This is going to be over one way or another very quickly, guys.
The Forge is not even close to done yet.
Nope.
And he's not going to have that full wall off either. Oh, this is very scary for Mr. Puzzle. And the first drone is going to be arriving soon. He may just think, you know, it's a drone scout and maybe poke at it a little bit, but it's not going to be long before all the lings and the drones file in pursuit. They're going to run straight to the mineral line, not going to waste any time on that probe, because any time that they waste could be a pylon going up, could be a cannon being built in the main, and he does not want that to happen. He already saw how that happened on Antigua Shipyard when Mia did it. So this is going to be all up to Monster now. Does he try to kill the Nexus here, or does he continue chasing these probes? It's going to be interesting to see his decisions here.
Looks like he was going after the pylon there for a bit, just to make sure nothing could get powered up at the front. And here's just a big old fight. That's health bars, and that doesn't help anyone. Man. The probes are getting ravaged, guys. I don't think this is...
Let's just double-click the probes, yeah, and watch as the health goes up and down here. Shields and... oh, no, these lings are just going crazy now. There's nothing to stop the lings, and the probes are all dead, and there's a GG.
Wow, so Puzzle just got knocked out in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Well...
Monster, that's how many...